Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, January the 24th of 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, a tribute to Grenada's father of independence, Sir Eric Matthew Gary. Constitutional lawyer calls for a re-evaluation of the oath of allegiance as Grenada is set to mark 50 years of independence. Grenadian entrepreneur Avril Aberdeen's spicy mango chutney wins international award. And decathlete Lyndon Victor is the new ambassador for the Grenville Credit Union. Coming up in regional news, Venezuelans demand better wages as public workers say they can't afford basic needs. And on the international front, Trump wins New Hampshire Republican primary. Coming up in sports, 56th Republic Bank Intercall Championships are on the way. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. As Grenada's jubilant 50th anniversary of independence celebrations near its peak, a moving tribute unfolds in the parish of St. Andrew, recognizing the enduring legacy of Sir Eric Matthew Gary. We have more from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
As Grenada celebrates the 50th anniversary of independence, it is also celebrating and remembering the legacy of former leader Sir Eric Matthew Gary, a charismatic leader who championed workers' rights, was a strong advocate for the poor, and was instrumental in leading the country to independence from Britain in 1974. In tribute to a man who played a significant role in the history of the country, a new billboard has been mounted in the village of his birth, Dunfermline, St. Andrew. The unveiling was done close to what used to be Sam's Inn, located not too far from Sir Eric's original residence. Parliamentary representatives and caretakers for St. Andrew joined the community for Tuesday's unveiling.
It was Sir Eric Matthew Gary who pioneered independence, and as such, we should give him what is rightly due to him. And it's interesting that Dunfermline straddles 2 constituencies, St. Andrew North East and St. Andrew North West. It is indeed with this collaborative approach that we are able to achieve great things.
Thank you. We must recognize that Sir Eric Matthew Gary and his team, they were very instrumental in getting independence. And so we have to recognize, we have to celebrate him, as we would want ourselves to be celebrated when we go to the great beyond. And so we are celebrating Sir Eric in Dunfermline, in his birthplace, where we want to have this billboard. But in my constituency, Sister Glo and I, we will take initiative that will recognize Miss Nadia Benjamin, because she herself, she was the one as MP, and I believe that she is the one that set the way for us as women so that we can walk, and despite the difficulties, despite the challenges that you face as women in politics, you are able to fight on.
So Eric Gary was the pioneer of independence, and because of his hard work and determination, we are here today to celebrate this big achievement. It is important that we have this that spot marked so that people traversing this area could have an idea of where this special gentleman came from.
The billboard is also an opportunity to inspire future generation to emulate his example and work towards the betterment of their country. The billboard serves as a reminder of the importance of leadership, courage, and determination in achieving national goals, said Minister David Andrew, caretaker for St. Andrew Southeast.
It's our history to embrace. All of it. It's our history to embrace. Is the opportunity we have now to reset Grenada. So we have this opportunity at this 50th Independence Anniversary celebration to infuse the kind of thinking that we want to see. And so we are now supposed to use this opportunity at this 50th to plant seeds. Just envisage, what do we want to see next 25? And begin to sow those seeds in our youngsters.
The billboard was donated by the family of Wapple Ned, former politician. Special credit was also given to Molly Clark for permission to use the site to erect the billboard. The unveiling of the billboard to honor Eric Matthew Gary signifies a meaningful contribution to a great leader, and it is a testament to the resilience and spirit of the Grenadian people. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
As Grenada prepares to commemorate 50 years as a politically independent nation, constitutional lawyer Dr. Francis Alexis King's Counsel is urging a revaluation of the Oath of Allegiance as set out in Schedule 3 of the Grenada Constitution. We hear more in this Nisha Paul report.
The distinguished attorney believes the Golden Jubilee milestone provides a strategic opportunity for Grenada to break away from the tradition of swearing allegiance to the British monarchy. The current oath obliges individuals to pledge allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III, his heirs and successors, according to law.
Meanwhile, attorney Arlie Gill, who has long called for a shift away from the monarch of Great Britain as the head of state, endorsed Dr. Alexis's proposed change to the oath, saying it's a step in the right direction. He expressed optimism that the government of Grenada will act expeditiously in this regard.
It is a step that takes us closer to going republic and to governing ourselves and to removing all these relics, these colonial relics that continues to entrap the minds of our people. This is a call. This call by Dr. Francis Alexis is for the liberation of the minds of the Grenadian people. And we applaud his initiative, and we are grateful for his directions and advice and guidance on this matter. And we believe that that would add great substance to our 50th independence anniversary. It will be much more significant than painting and beautifying. It will beautify our soul and strengthen our independence a great deal.
The proposal for constitutional reform for Grenada at 50 is gaining consensus from the members of the public as well.
I would think the best option to go with that is with swearing into Grenada instead.
Exactly, we should be swearing to Grenada and not to the king, because it's our country.
We're surviving, and I think we are an independent country, so yes, I do think we should move out this time.
I think so, yeah.
As the other Caribbean islands who are running away from the old colonial system, I feel Grenada is supposed to do the same thing and be on their own.
I think so. It's time. Too much years. That would be on our own, so we could set some other rules.
Chop and chop all these things, I guess we should graduate after a while. I don't think it's really time enough, but if we have to move, we just have to move.
Dr. Alexis, who's a former Attorney General of Grenada, is also an appointed King's Counsel, previously Queen's Counsel, in the Eastern Caribbean since 2008. He had this to say when quizzed about the position, which originated in England and Wales and is bestowed to a senior attorney at law who's recognized as an expert and leader in the legal field.
Logic should be, if we move away from oath of allegiance to the British monarch, equally we should move away from King's Counsel, and we should have, for example, senior counsel as they have in Trinidad and Tobago. Barbados, which is a republic now, they are still allowing lawyers to continue with the title King's Counsel. So it's not hard and fast, but in my view, logic would be if you stop owing allegiance to His Majesty. Equally, you should start using his, call it insignia, King's Counsel.
Avril Aberdeen, an entrepreneur for only 6 months, has been making waves in the culinary world with her unique spicy mango chutney. What's even more astonishing is that she recently earned herself a prestigious Superior Taste Award from the International Taste Institute in Brussels. Rina Pierre-Thomas will tell us more.
Avril Aberdeen, owner of Piquancy Flavors, is already making a name for herself in the world of culinary delights with her 6-month-old business. Avril has gained recognition for her special spicy mango chutney, a flavor-packed creation that has earned her the esteemed Superior Taste Award from the International Taste Institute in Brussels. The Superior Taste Award is a certification granted by the International Taste Institution to food and drink products that went through a positive test evaluation by a panel of world-class chefs. The product went through a sensory evaluation of criteria by professional taste experts and achieved an average score above 70. Aberdeen said after getting her new product tested and approved locally, she saw it fitting to ensure that it was ready for the international market, which is why she entered the product through a vigorous testing evaluation.
We wanted to find a way to make sure that my product was of a good standard, what I believed it to be, that it was to that standard, and to help market my product properly. So I decided to redo my research, find a company that does these kind of things for your product, and let you know if it is of good standing, the things to work on, and if it's of a good quality. So then I decided to send it off, and I just recently got a response from them.
The entrepreneur said she decided to start a new business adventure in August last year after coming up with a creative way to use the large quantity of mango in Grenada. She shared her future plans for her business.
I have other ideas, but for now I just want to, as I'm new, I just want to start with the mango chutney, and then eventually I'll venture on to other stuff. My intention is not to be a factory. It's going to be a quality product. So it's going to be not something that is going to be like 50,000 bottles in one day, but it's going to be something that will be produced constantly of a certain quality. So I plan to market it in such a way that it will be sustainable for whoever is I decide to do business with. We have a large supply of mango in Grenada, so once I have a definite quality of mango that I need to produce the mango chutney, I should be all right.
The Blue Ribbon recipient said her product can be purchased at various supermarkets on the island.
It is in supermarkets. Right now it's in Food Fair, Foodland, Andal, in all the Andal stores, SOG in Calavini. It's also in the souvenir shops, Joanne's Souvenir Shop, Arts and Spice, Ganzi. It's also on the airport with Grenada to go. It's in House of Chocolate. And I'm looking into other avenues as well. But I'm trying to do a lot of pop-ups so people could get to taste it and try it out.
Rina Thomas, GBN News.
That's wonderful. This is News at 7. Coming up, decathlete Lyndon Victor, OBE, is the new ambassador for the Grenada Credit Union. Stay with us. We'll tell you all the details.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it. Accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use use your Flexi Credit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Your new GrenLec bill is even easier to read and still has all the valuable information you need to track and manage your usage.
Hey Mom, okay, your friendly tech support is here. So you got the new GrenLec bill? Let's take a look. The new bill makes it even easier to see your bill total, the due date, and much more. And take a closer look. It actually is a lot easier to understand. Let me show you. You can still see exactly what the charges are for, but in a great new format, it even shows how the cost of generating and delivering the electricity to you is calculated using your actual usage. And Mom, let Lucy know she can check out GrenLec's new Understanding Your Bill video. Anyway, look who says hi, and see you soon.
Your new GrenLec bill, easier to understand and easier to track your usage.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
International Support Group, ISG, your company of choice. You have a problem with mold? We're the company to call. ISG provides quality commercial janitorial services. We also focus on preventative maintenance, making sure that your building keeps functioning as it should. With ISG, you will have a peace of mind knowing that all your service needs are carried out by a quality, efficient, and friendly team of technicians. ISG is dedicated to industrial professionalism, safety, and exceptional customer satisfaction. Call us today at 473-410-5886 or email us at info@isg-grenada.com.
Get ready to witness the ultimate showcase of talent, speed, and determination at the 2024 Carifta Games. This prestigious event brings together the best young athletes from across the Caribbean, competing for glory like never before. With the motto, many people, one region, celebrating athletics, Carifta embodies the essence of Caribbean unity through sports, igniting a flame that illuminates the future of sports in the region. Don't miss out on this incredible event taking place at the Karani James Athletic Stadium from Saturday 30th March to Monday 1st April 2024. Get your tickets now at Grenadian Optical or visit gotofed.com and secure your spot to be part of this extraordinary celebration of athleticism.
Get ready to mark a historic milestone. It's the 50th anniversary of Independence Gala Cocktail and Dance, Saturday, 3rd February 2024 at the Crown Ballroom Radisson, starting at 7 p.m. for the all-inclusive cost of $500. All proceeds go towards the restoration of Government House. Secure your tickets now and be a part of history. Be there at the Radisson on February 3rd, 2024, hosted by Governor General Dame Cecile Lagranade.
Tickets available at Grenadian Optical, Melville Street and Grand Anse, the 50th Anniversary Independence Committee Secretariat on the Carenage, and online at gotofed.com.
Building
or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
This is 50 years of Calypso excellence as Made in Grenada presents Calypso at 50 featuring Unlucky.
I must go back, my little island is called.
The original Inspector.
So when you see me in the cold mountain, what a plantain.
Flying Turkey, Lady Cinty, Smokey, Peter Humphrey, Randy Isaac, Woodsman Kelly, Squeezy, Scholar, Black Wizard, and Chamo, and the Hitman Inspector. One stage, one night, Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m. sharp at the Grenada National Cricket Stadium. Tickets are $50 and are available at Canadian Optical, Town and Grandans, Mitchell's Wellness, Grandans, St. David Pharmacy, Maxis Bar, and St. Andrew Pharmacy, Calico, Sates, Shizemore, Lixon Bites, and GoToFed.com. The hits, the classics, the performances as Grenada celebrates 50. Sponsored by Flow, Brighton and Miners, Antillean Group, Spicyle Auto Rental, Wayne Mitchell, Glenelg, Springwater, Grenada Bottling Company, Grenada Distillers, makers of Gladscott Rum. Sunday, February 11th, 6 p.m. Grenada National Stadium. This is 50 years of Calypso excellence.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only Up From Here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Agriculture, Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources has initiated a one-week National Agriculture Symposium called AgriFest at the Radisson Grenada Beach Resort.
AgriFest 2024 aligns with government's goal of making agriculture appealing and engaging while ensuring that farmers are valued and taken seriously. The symposium is being held under the theme Reimagining Agriculture Sustainability towards Enhanced Production, Food and Nutrition Security, and Economic Development. It is an initiative aimed at sparking discussions on sustainable practices, investment opportunities, policy reforms, and the future of farming in Grenada. The event, which commenced today, creates an avenue to bring together individuals interested in agriculture, finance, investment, innovation, and networking. Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry, Marine Resources and Cooperatives, Isaac Bagwan, likened this symposium to a call for action. Highlighting the thematic areas to be discussed, Bagwan said it is hoped that a policy document can be developed and later presented to Cabinet for approval.
This symposium is not just a gathering of minds, it is a call for action. It is an opportunity for us to forge partnership, share insights, and explore investments that will drive innovation in agriculture. The program today will feature a number of panel discussions with focus on performance of the agricultural sector in Grenada and the need for business investment packages for agriculture. Another panel will look at strengthening Grenada competitiveness in agriculture, the role of the private sector in agricultural investment, plus other special promotions and presentations.
According to the Acting Permanent Secretary, this symposium is expected to serve as a catalyst for positive change in the agriculture sector as it seeks to foster a facilitating investment environment and strategic partnership and promote knowledge exchange.
I do expect at the end of today's session that some solid policy recommendations will be put forward so that can be carried forward to the Cabinet for its approval and eventually its implementation. I do expect financial institutions to modify their approach and tap into the resources that we can garner for grant making, loans, and on lending.
Minister for Planning and Economic Development, Agriculture and Lands, Forestry, Marine Resources and Cooperatives, Honorable Lennox Andrew, made a case for the agriculture industry to be managed properly. It is his expectation that this symposium will generate ideas and recommendations that are realistic and able to transform the agriculture industry.
I share the view that for agriculture to work, two things must happen. The first is that our farmers must have a ready market for their product. And the second, and very importantly, is that agricultural prices must be sticky upwards, as we say in economics. They must be high.
Christina John, GBN News.
In a dedicated effort to empower professionals and family members engaging with individuals with disabilities, a newly formed nonprofit organization in Grenada hosted a solution-oriented workshop. The primary objective was to enhance participants' ability to communicate effectively and collaboratively address challenges impacting individuals with disabilities. We have more in this report.
In a stride towards inclusivity, the new formed Advocacy Grenada, Inc., which is dedicated to championing the rights for persons with disability in Grenada, is solidifying the reason for its existence. The organization held a solution-focused workshop on the heels of its official launch, which attracted over 20 participants to engage in meaningful discussions on strategies that will help families or individuals who interact with persons who are physically or otherwise impaired. Ms. Ms. Michelle Brathwaite is the president of Advocacy Grenada, Inc.
Also director of the Advocacy Grenada, Inc. as well, Lisa Griffith. She's Grenadian born but residing in Washington, D.C. She's here doing training with essential workers such as our counselors, our educators. There are parents as well on board today in that training. So the intention is for our essential workers to understand how best to work with their clients, how best to communicate, how best to find solutions to some of the issues that their clients face. So whether it's people with disabilities, whether it's people with mental illnesses, the clients that they work with, the students that they work with, how can they go about the steps they should take in finding solutions to some of the issues. So the focus is on not the problem, but finding solution in working with their clients. And so that is how we would have started off. This would be the first training of many trainings that will be coming, that we'll be offering through Advocacy Grenada, Inc.
The facilitator for the event, Ms. Penelope Griffith, emphasized the importance of fostering a solution-focused approach, encouraging participants to collaborate on identifying challenges and working towards practical solutions.
So we're working on helping the individuals become more attentive to their clients, to the participants that they work with, whether in school or whether in counseling, to learn how to hear what the client is asking and not assume that we understand or make judgment about what we think we understand, but to focus on what is being said to us and not about our opinions or mindset. And then I think solution focus really was one of the most respectful approach that we can use when we work with family. So solution focus is really inviting those in the helping field or any field at all to learn how to hear what people are saying to them and respond respectfully in that manner.
The organization looks forward to building on the momentum generated by the workshop and making lasting positive changes for the individuals it advocates on behalf of. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
In a momentous development, the Grenville Credit Union has proudly welcomed distinguished athlete Lyndon Victor as its new ambassador. Beverly Tellisford reports.
Household name decathlete Lyndon Victor, OBE, is the new ambassador for the Grenville Credit Union, the GCCU. The official signing ceremony was held on Monday evening at the GCCU's Grand Anse branch in the presence of officials from the Sports Ministry, Grenada Olympic Committee, Athletic Association, GCCU Board of Directors, and the parents of Victor. Devon Charles, manager of the GCCU, said part of the agreement between the institution and Victor is for the athlete to serve as a compelling role model for the younger generation through a number of school-based initiatives.
What I have seen in Lyndon tells me that Lyndon, with all that he has achieved thus far, is still destined for greater things. And I do believe that in Lyndon, we have someone who can be used as a role model for our kids, our young boys especially. If we look around, we can see what's happening today. And as part of that arrangement that we are putting together, a key part of that would be to allow Lyndon to use his experience and his exploits to speak to the youth of this nation.
Minister for Youth and Sports, Jonathan Lacrette, commended the initiative, dubbing it a step in the right direction as government endeavors to work more closely with corporate Grenada to boost support for the nation's athletes.
Enshrined within the sports policy is content that speaks to how we treat our international ambassadors on the international front, be it whatever sporting activity you are engaged in or representing Grenada. So I'm extremely excited about the things that are coming up. I think that it is time that we do have not just corporate Grenada, but also government of Grenada joining with corporate Grenada and ensuring that our athletes are well taken care of.
Following the official signing of the documents, Victor pledged his commitment to supporting the youth, who he believes need the most guidance at this time.
I really want to say thank you, not just for signing me to a check, but also giving me the ability to fulfill my purpose that goes beyond track and field. And that is to help the youths of Grenada. Mr. Charles spoke about the initiative to get into the classrooms. And if you who are sitting here don't see that we have a problem with the youths in Grenada, you are blind. You're clearly blind.
Victor, the 2023 World Bronze medalist and a two-time Commonwealth Games champion, was recognized by King Charles III in his 2024 New Year's Honours List for his outstanding contribution to sports and was granted the Order of the British Empire, OBE. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Stepping Stones Academy preschool students are in a celebratory mood. It's their way of celebrating Grenada's anniversary of independence through the GBN ISAW lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
The tiny tots are highlighted in tonight's GBN ISAW. The preschoolers at the Stepping Stones Academy Preschool are partaking in daily activities leading up to the 50th anniversary of independence on February 7th. Today, their teachers focused on the national flag and taught the children what the different colors represent. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still to come, St. Patrick resident charged in connection with robbery. Stay with us.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am a VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Grenada, come and enjoy 3 nights of celebration and consecration as the Latter Rain Revival Center celebrates Grenada's Jubilee anniversary. Let's come together to give God thanks for the past 50 years. Join us from January 31st to February 2nd at the Gateway Conference Center in Point Salines. Special guest, Bishop Griffin Daniel from Dominica, bringing a powerful message to pure Grenada. Don't miss this special celebration for Grenada's Jubilee Independence Anniversary. Come and experience spiritual growth, unity, and gratitude. Hosted by the Latter Rain Revival Center, where faith comes alive.
I love my Grenada, my homeland forever.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Switch to a ready cash loan today. Bring your loan to us and get 25% off. Get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and hassle-free service, so you can do all the important things you need with ease. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.shopcourts.com. Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Agritech Limited Grenada is your one-stop shop for all your farming needs. We provide seeds and seedlings, pesticides, fertilizers, irrigation and water management systems, veterinary products, and a wide range of agricultural products and implements. Our staff is knowledgeable and ready to serve you. Call us on 435-9677 or 440-4460 or visit us in Happy Hill, St. George. We are open Monday to Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Agritech Limited Grenada. Come grow with us.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Grenada, an athletic challenge is about to unfold. We are celebrating 50 years of athletic excellence in Grenada with the first ever quadrilathon. This is the Independence Flag Grenade. Independence Flag Grenade.
On your marks, get set, go!
17 with representation from each parish. Running, sailing, swimming, and cycling. On the 28th of January, the excitement begins at 7 a.m. at Mount Craven, St. Patrick. From there, the runners take the baton to Dragon Bay, where the sailing teams await. The sailing teams will ride the wave to take their batons to the Carenage, where the swimming teams will then take the plunge across the Grandlands Beach. Finally, the cyclists pedal all the way to St. Andrew in a test of endurance. This isn't just a race, it's a true testament to the athletic excellence that exists in our home country. Come out to the streets in your numbers, bring your flags, whistles, and horns, and support your parish at this Independence Flag Relay on January 28th.
It's all up from here. We going up, going up.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Police have arrested and charged Donnie McQueen, a 30-year-old Mason of Mount Craven, St. Patrick, for the offenses of robbery with violence and money laundering in connection with the robbery of Mr. Leslie Ramdani in the town of Grenville on January 18, 2024. Mr. McQueen appeared at the St. David Magistrates Court today and was remanded to His Majesty's prison. He's scheduled to make his next court appearance at Grenville Magistrate Court on Tuesday, the 30th of January, 2024. Growing Together, an ecumenical summit of Anglican and Catholic bishops in Rome, began Tuesday for a week of prayer for Christian unity. Roman Catholic Bishop of the Diocese of St. George's in Grenada, the Right Reverend Clyde Harvey, is in attendance. More in this report.
The Right Reverend C. Leopold Friday, Bishop of the Windward Islands, together with Roman Catholic Bishop of the Diocese of St. George's in Grenada, the Right Reverend Clyde Harvey, are attending the International Anglican Roman Catholic Commission for Unity and Mission, IACOM Summit. The two are among bishops to be commissioned by Pope Francis and the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, on Thursday. During the week of prayer for Christian unity, bishops from the Anglican and Roman Catholic traditions participate in the Growing Together Summit, featuring ecumenical discussions and pilgrimages in Rome and Canterbury between the 22nd and 29th January. The summit is organized by the International Anglican Roman Catholic Commission for Unity and Mission, an official commission of the Anglican Communion and the Catholic Church. It is established to deepen the relationship between Anglicans and Catholics based on the significant degree of theology agreement that has been reached over the years of dialogue and to promote shared mission. It is supported by the Dicastery for Promoting Christian Unity in Rome and the Anglican Communion Office Secretariat to the Anglican Communion. The aim of this week's summit is to strengthen the bond of friendship and commitment between Anglicans and Catholics for joint witness and mission in a fragmented world. The bishops are attending in Anglican and Catholic pairs. They will work towards a joint statement outlining how they will work together in mission and witness when they return home, and particularly how they will encourage their colleagues to unite in greater collaboration between Anglicans and Catholics. The summit will combine a series of conversations on themes including the situation of the churches and peoples in all regions represented, authority and service, the environment, peace and reconciliation, especially in the Middle East, Sudan, and South Sudan and Myanmar. Christelina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news report after this break.
On February 3rd and 4th, the Grenada Motor Club presents Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags at Pearls International Speedway, St. Andrews. Come out to see our local boys compete against the fastest drag racing cars the Caribbean has to offer. There will be special entertainment from one of the Caribbean's top drifters and live performances from one of our local artists. February 2nd is the welcome party at Lavo Lanes. February 3rd, test and tune at Pearls International Speedway. And February 4th, drag race finals. Contact us at Grenada Motor Club 473@gmail.com. Grenada's 50th Independence Invitational Drags, February 3rd and 4th at Pearls International Speedway. This will be an epic one.
Grenada, our beautiful pure island, is turning 50. And what better way to celebrate than with an evening that captures our heart, our spirit, our journey. Welcome to Up From Here, an experience of our past, present, and future. Join us at the National Cricket Stadium on Friday, February 2nd, as we revel in a spectacular showcase of Grenadian talent from our very own shores and from across the seas. Our artists are coming home to celebrate with us. Experience the rhythms that rocked our past and melodies that map our future. Live bands, sensational artists, dynamic dancers, all on one stage. And the best part, it's absolutely free. Gates open at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Come early. Bring your family. Bring your friends. Let's fill the stadium with our pride, our joy, our unity. 50 years of music, talent, and creativity. This is our moment, Grenada. Let's celebrate. It's only up from here together. Stay connected to our social media pages for updates at Grenada Turns 50.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the #1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Petit Matinee Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
And good evening, sports fans. Secondary schools in Grenada are set to come alive with the highly anticipated 2024 Republic Bank Intercol Championships, scheduled to take place over a 3-day period from March the 12th to the 14th. This year marks the 56th edition of the championships, and Minister for Sports Jonathan Lacrette emphasizes the event's enduring significance.
I believe that the games have shown and continue to show that when it comes to the development of our athletes, we are definitely proud of the fact that we are not only developing them physically, but when we take on the block now, wellness, we are also concerned about the mental well-being and wellness of our athletes, as well as it promotes social cohesion and to some extent economic growth.
John L. Mitchell, the 2024 Intercol Championship Meet Director, expressed his excitement about the upcoming games, promising an event that will be etched in the memories of participants and spectators alike. Mitchell highlights the meticulous planning and efforts invested to ensure a seamless and unforgettable championship.
The product that you received last year can only be improved, and we are guaranteeing you that Interpol 2024 is going to supersede what you got last year. For this year's event, we have 88 events on track. 88, quite a bit. For the first time, we're going to see a reintroduction of the huddles, which it has been absent for the last couple of years. It's been quite a bit of a while since we've had huddles, so we are reintroducing our huddles across all categories. So at least you're going to come and you're going to see 100-meter huddles, 110 huddles, 400-meter huddles being a part of this year's events.
Naomi Diali, Managing Director of Republic Bank Grenada Limited, shares her thoughts on the bank's continued support for the Intercol Championships. Republic Bank has been a long-standing sponsor of the event, recognizing its role in nurturing talent and fostering a sense of community among Grenadian youth.
Republic Bank reaffirms its commitment to you and all our athletes who rely on this event to test their resolve and willingness and readiness to progress to higher levels of track and field. Imagine a Grenada where each participant at Intercol is awarded a spot at the Junior Character Games. Wouldn't that be something? And why not? I see 2024 as a year of opportunities for our athletes. Grenada's hosting of the Junior Character Games right on the heels of Intercol should serve as a motivating factor for each student to aspire to do his or her best, to stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone, to make that extra push, that extra jump, that extra choke, run that extra mile, do whatever you have to do to secure a spot at the Character Games and beyond.
The Intercol Championships will feature a range of track and field events, bringing together schools from across the nation. Students, coaches, and supporters are gearing up for 3 days of intense competition, friendly rivalries, and the joy of camaraderie. In celebration of the nation's 50 years of independence, the Grenada Table Tennis Association, or GTTA, is set to launch its 2024 season with the highly anticipated GTTA Jubilee Open Tournament. The event promises a day filled with intense competition and showcases some of the country's top table tennis players. National men's singles champion Shannon Dublin, along with formidable players Cedric Marquez, Junior St. John, Quanell Walker, and veteran Trevor Lane are among the participants vying for victory in this one-day championship. The GTTA said that interest among prospective players is at an all-time high, with many athletes undergoing rigorous pre-tournament preparations in hopes of clinching their respective titles. In the women's singles category, the reigning national champion Rose Newland is expected to headline a field of skilled competitors, promising exciting matches and fierce rivalry. The best performers in the under-15 and under-19 categories will be considered for national selection, paving their way to potentially represent Grenada at the Caribbean Championship scheduled for April. The tournament will feature a range of categories to cater to different age groups and skill levels, including men's and women's singles, men's and women's veterans age 55 and over, as well as boys and girls in the under 11, under 13, under 15, and under 19 age groups. The annual event, a highlight in the GTTA calendar, is scheduled to kick off this Saturday at the Youth Center in Morne Rouge. The first serve is set for 10 a.m. Jewel Andrews shone yet again as West Indies got off the mark on the points table with an important win over Scotland. Coming off a spectacular 100 in the tournament opener, Andrews stood unbeaten with a half-century to steer his side home. West Indies under-19 beat Scotland under-19 by 5 wickets in their second match of the ICC Men's Under-19 World Cup being played in South Africa. West Indies under-19's next match will be on Friday against England. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around our region and the wider globe today. 25 homes along Papori Road in Trinidad are in danger of collapse because of multiple landslips. The situation is so severe that the Penal D-Bay Regional Corporation has started planting vetiver grass to assist in slope stabilization. We have more in the CNC3 report.
At age 70, Finola Bechan lives in fear as her home sinks into this landslip.
You know, you get up every morning and I look around to see any further cracks, anything is moving. So, you know, you live in a sort of a fear.
She says a road stabilization project conducted by the Works Ministry came to a halt, and she doesn't know why. Since the project stopped 6 months ago, the house has continued to crack, leaving gaps as wide as 5 inches. Chairman of the Penal D-Bay Regional Corporation, Gautam Maharaj, says better engineering methods should have been used.
We need to have a science-based approach. A hydrological study should be done in this particular area. The UWI should be brought in, the engineering arm of the UWI, and let us get some facts. This is too much pain.
And Councillor Jared Pereira is worried.
I am afraid that if she go to sleep one night, this house falls on top of her. That's a danger, present danger and clear danger in itself, and that's what I'm concerned with. But along the roadside, if you drive along going to the Princess Town side on this Lengua stretch, this Papori Lengua stretch, you realize a number of houses had already been lost.
The Works Ministry has already undertaken several landslip projects along Papori Road, some of which are still in progress. Radhika De Silva, CNC3 News.
Venezuelans have taken to the streets to demand better wages. Hundreds of public sector workers say their income doesn't cover basic needs. They say the government's measures to increase salaries have no impact on their daily struggle. Al Jazeera's Mariana Sanchez reports from Lima.
Venezuelans protesting for better salaries and pensions. With wages of less than $10 a month, teachers are among the public sector's worst paid in the country.
You live day by day within a precarious situation that after a few years changes your living conditions.
Last year's inflation hit nearly 190%. The cost of monthly staples is nearly $500. Teachers say they haven't received an increase in 2 years. School director Rosmery Nieves says just eating is a daily struggle.
Sometimes I get so depressed. I've been so dedicated to education, and yet this salary is not enough for anything.
Rosmery says teachers must find other jobs to try to make ends meet. Sometimes they skip work, and that impacts the children's education. Last week, President Nicolás Maduro offered a monthly $60 bonus for public workers. They get $40 in food stamps. But Rosmery, who is ill, says her medicine costs more than $70 per month. Her treatment is only possible with donations from fellow teachers.
I feel deceived. That bonus does not resolve anything. I didn't study so much to make $10 a month. I am so frustrated.
Economists say Maduro's measures are not enough.
The bonus is an apparent increase which doesn't resolve fundamental problems, especially for those in vulnerable conditions.
The political opposition is calling Venezuelans to wake up and protest. It's an election year. Tuesday marked the anniversary of the ousting of the military dictatorship more than 60 years ago. On this symbolic day, protesters shout they don't want any bonuses. They just want Maduro to leave. Mariana Sanchez, Al Jazeera.
Donald Trump has won the New Hampshire Republican presidential primary. It's a significant victory for the former president and puts him in a commanding position to become the party's presidential candidate in November 2024. His last remaining rival in the race, Nikki Haley, has vowed to fight on and said this race is far from over.
Yeah, this watch party here tonight felt a lot like a victory party even before we got those initial projections calling the race for Donald Trump. So many supporters coming here. It felt like a big victory party from the very beginning. Everyone here coming to congratulate him, and they got what they wanted. They got that great speech, a big energetic speech on stage from Donald Trump, and then they got those results coming in, which are likely to show a fairly sizable win here in New Hampshire for the former president. I spoke with many of his supporters here, and they came in saying that, you know, they were cautious potentially about Nikki Haley's chances in New Hampshire, but they were confident in a victory. Here's what a couple of supporters told me.
I always, like Trump even says, try to act like we're 10 points down, even if we're 50 points ahead. So I had that mentality even going into today. So my mentality is just the fact that he won. I don't care if it's just by 1 point. A win is a win.
I was cautiously optimistic because I know that the Haley campaign and Trump's opponents are pulling up all the stops to stop him because he stands up to the ruling class. But I knew he was going to come out on top because he engenders such fierce loyalty. People filling up hockey arenas, people filling up other venues, people crawling over broken glass to vote for the man. People not ordinarily into politics that become fiercely loyal to him overnight.
And I think it was notable, Sumi, seeing on stage Donald Trump making that victory speech, flanked by a couple of his former rivals. You mentioned there Vivek Ramaswamy and Tim Scott, who only recently endorsed him, up there in a show of unity. What the former president likely trying to do is have this aura of inevitability and really try to wrap this thing up as soon as possible, already potentially looking towards a general election, a rematch with Joe Biden. We saw some critical words for the current president there on stage tonight. And then on the other side, Joe Biden also seemingly already looking ahead to a rematch with Donald Trump. So it seems now, although Nikki Haley has said that she wants to continue to South Carolina at the very least, that both sides here, the president, a former president, already looking ahead to a potential general election rematch in November.
And that's a review of what's been happening in our region and the wider globe today. And now for a recap of tonight's top headlines. A tribute to Grenada's father of independence, Sir Eric Matthew Gerry. Constitutional lawyer calls for a revaluation of the oath of allegiance as Grenada is set to mark 50 years of independence. Grenadian entrepreneur Avril Aberdeen's spicy mango chutney wins international award. And decathlete Lyndon Victor, OBE, is the new ambassador for the Grenville Credit Union. In regional news, Venezuelans demand better wages as public workers say they can't afford basic needs. And in international news, Trump wins the New Hampshire Republican primary. In sports, 56th Republic Bank Intercall Championships on the way. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night.